Hey guys, Token Vaping, and as you can tell by this really slick looking hat, this is for 3WG. Now, I've already done a video review on this amazing, amazing line. It is run by an amazing group of guys, led by an awesome, awesome vaping community member, somebody I'm very proud to consider vape fan. I've gotten to know him a little bit. Have not had the pleasure of meeting him in person yet because he's located on the East Coast. I'm hoping to change that here soon in the future. The company is 3WG. The main man behind it, his name is George. I don't want to get too personal because he does have his own life and everything else like that, but he is a great example of how awesome this community is. This basically is just a huge shout out video, thank you video to him and his company. He does run a few different companies. He has his hands in a few other things. If you remember when I did the video with Mimi for her IFM distribution company, there's a company, Asset Juices. They came out with a flavor dedicated to her. George does have a handle in that. Their video for that also is in my YouTube channel. He runs the 3WG company. He also runs a company called Cloud Industries. They make box mods. And as you can tell, the ad is mine. The box mods from Cloud Industries. It is, as you can tell, it is an unregulated box mod, and for those of you just in layman's terms, it's literally just a custom-made box mod. It's pretty much kind of like a mech mod in a box form. It basically runs on two 18650 batteries. There's the wiring, fire button, and that's basically it. So it hits a lot harder than a regulated box mod because it doesn't use a circuit board chip in there. However, it also can go through your batteries quicker, and as your batteries get weaker, the power to this gets weaker as well. So you do need to swap out batteries differently than you would on a regulated box, but it still hits like a champ. The reason why this is such a big deal, this right here is a very important piece now for my collection. I will actually probably be switching over to this device to use in my review videos. I had originally been talking to George about getting a box mod similar to this made with my Token Vaping name on it on the side. Obviously Cloud Industries is his company, so that needs to be on there since they are the ones that made this piece. But I had talked to him about making a custom device that had my name, engraved on here as well to use as my review device. Unfortunately, life gets the better of us, and when you run a juice company, a box mod company, and you have dealings with other companies that all pertain to vaping, there are a lot of responsibilities that are entailed that pull you away from a lot of other things. So between all of that, plus conventions and meet and greets and talking to shops about getting his juice lines into their stores and things like that, things tend to take a turn sometimes to where we get pulled from things that we like to do. So he had gotten held up in conventions and trying to get a bunch of juice made for that, and juices made for orders and things like that, which, don't get me wrong, I completely understand. He's running a business. That's his main priority, and that's what takes precedence. However, because of the type of person he is, and because he had already had talked with me and pretty much verbally committed to making something for me to use, he felt responsible, and he felt that it was something that he definitely wanted to handle, but obviously because of making having to make juice for the conventions and everything else like that, you know, it took up more of his time than he was expecting. So instead of being the type of person who would make somebody wait an extended period, which, do not get me wrong, I would have totally have understood. You know, having to wait, it's not the end of the world. It totally would have been cool. But instead of having to do that, because he wanted to make sure that I had something, since he had already confirmed for me that it was something that he was going to put together for me, so that I could get from him, he went ahead and sent me this one. Now, what makes this so special is that, one, it's personally signed to me from him. That in itself just makes it cool. But what he informed me of in a hello, thank you letter is that this one here was his personal one. The one that he uses on a regular basis. So not only do I know it works well, because obviously the man who runs the company that makes these is not going to give himself a shoddy piece of equipment, but it's also personalized, and it also shows his commitment to keeping his word. That in itself is an amazing trait to have. That by itself would have been amazing, just alone getting that and being able to get it from him. But then also to show his appreciation and his respect for, you know, fellow vapor, and trying to do stuff that I can to help promote companies and things like that. He sent me, let me get this really cool hat. He's also part of a group, and I'll be honest, I'm not sure what all he does or is involved with as far as that goes, but it's also the Drip Gang, which is, from what I've seen on some of the posts and being able to talk to a few people, it's a really cool group of guys as well. But then, as he put it, he sent me a bit more juice, just to, as his way of saying thank you, to, one, for having done the video, but two, also because he knows I was a big fan of his line, and he wanted to show his appreciation. Bam! Do you 3WG guys? Right there. Just an amazing gentleman. Now, before this goes any further, and anybody who does watch this, I am in no way, shape, or form in any way saying that because he did this, that makes him better than everybody else that's out there. All of the companies and people that I have had the experience, pleasure, honor, privilege of meeting, talking to, conversing with, doing videos for, everything that I have had the pleasure of coming across, juices that I've been given the privilege and honor of trying, the video reviews that I have had the privilege of doing, all the little incentives, all the little extras, all the little thank yous, discounted prices that I've been given to purchase stuff, so that, you know, I feel like they're showing their appreciation. I am humbled and grateful for every single bit of it. In no way am I taking it for granted. In no way do I expect anything. In no way am I trying to say that because I'm doing a video review that you should give me free stuff. That is not at all what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to show my appreciation for a particular person, company, that made me feel grateful for something specific. I'm grateful to every company that has agreed or allowed me to do a video review on their juice line. I am just forever humbled every day that I'm able to continue to do this. I have been able to meet, so to speak, online, an amazing group of people. Nothing that I am saying now is meant to make any one person feel different, any one person feel like, oh, well, why is he doing this for that person? And, you know, we allowed him to do this and we gave him, a discount here and, we helped him out with this. I'm grateful to every single person in there, out there. There isn't a single company that has not gone above and beyond in anything as far as allowing me to do a video review or giving me the privilege to get to know them a little bit and things like that. I just want to make sure that I say that because I'm not trying to show any type of favoritism. I'm not sponsored by this company, although they have definitely made me feel the privilege of it. I am grateful to be associated with people of this caliber, and that's with a lot of other companies. I mean, there's a lot of companies that have said thank you and shown their appreciation as well. Even just a simple touching base with me and saying hi, seeing and asking how are things going, things like that. I mean, personal little touches like that means the world to me. I just wanted to make sure that I'm at least showing my appreciation back in ways that I can, because like most people, I don't make $1 million. I don't have money to throw around and everything else like that. I have my family that I do my best to take care of. I have everyday bills and chores and things like that I try to take care of as well. So I'm no better than anybody else. I'm no more special than anybody else. But I want to make sure that I acknowledge when companies and people take the time out of their life and their schedule to to say thank you. I want to make sure that I at least say thank you for that. But George, thank you from the bottom of my heart. The conversations that we have had, you are a gentleman and a scholar. You really are. You have a great heart. You have a huge passion for this business and for the community, and I am honored to no end to have gotten the privilege of having met you, even though it's only been online at the moment. But it's a great realization, a humbling realization to know that there still are people out there. And people say that when they come across one or two people, to say that, like, it's great to know that people like that still exist, or it's put my faith back in humanity to know that people like that exist. I am blessed to say that I have come across so many people like that involved in the vaping community. It is an amazing group of people. It makes me proud and honored to be associated with that. To have a company say, "Hey, you did a review for us, and we're coming out with a new flavor. We would love to have you do a review for that one as well." I mean, that is one of the greatest feelings and accomplishments and compliments that I could possibly get. It's I hate to keep throwing the word honored around, and I'm in no way mean to try to cheapen the value of it, but it truly is. I am so forever honored to be involved with the people that I have had the chance to talk to reach out to, that have taken a moment out of their day to just say hi. It truly is a great feeling. So I just want to throw that back out there. If you haven't had a chance to check out my video on 3WG Elixirs, definitely check it out. They have a solid lineup of flavors. Great all-day vape options. it's just a truthful, just, it's a joy. It really, really is. It's like a champ too. I can't thank you enough. Cloud Industries, if you're interested in getting a box mod made, they do great work. Juice line, 3WG Elixirs, great flavors. Assets Juice, their Mimi inspired flavor. It's a great flavor as well. It's a strawberry milk, strawberry wafer milky flavor. It's a great all day vape as well. Just anybody who's involved with, I'm going to switch hats real quick. Anybody who's involved with the vaping just in general, you know, just enjoy it. That's all we're about, really, is just enjoyment, fun, love of vaping, sharing our vaping stories about, you know, what made us start vaping, why we started doing it, what we like most about it. Just take the time to reach out to different people, even if it's just to say hi. You'd be amazed at how many people just enjoy taking a minute and just talking to a real person. When you're at a convention, don't forget, you know, the people that are there, they put their heart and soul into this stuff as well. You know, even if it's somebody who's you know, modeling a sample bottle or handing out a sample bottle for the company, you know, don't forget to say hi to them or to thank them too. You know, they're doing it for a reason as well. You know, just as a whole, the vaping community is just a great group of people. They're true, they're genuine, they're honest. You know, it's a pleasure and a honor every day to say that I am a part of that community, of that vape fam, of the friendships that I've developed with this. You know, it's just an awesome group of people. So with that, I don't want to take up too much time on this. George, thank you, man. You are an amazing person. Will always be a fan and supporter of you guys. Keep an eye out on my videos, because you will be seeing this. Just thank you guys very much for all the likes, the follows, the views, the subscribes, just everything. I am so over the moon with gratefulness, just with all of it. So definitely check out George, check out his 3WG Elixirs, his Cloud Industry boxes, but just enjoy vaping. Show your love for it. Show your appreciation for it. You know, just a simple, even just a thank you. Your local vape shops. Walk in, you know, the next time you're in there and you get a bottle of juice, just say a thank you. It goes a long way. Till my next review, guys. I'm Token Vaping. Have a good night.